TV's on your side tonight with a comeback story. Barber-Scotia College in Concord was founded in 1867. Think about it, just 2 years after the end of the Civil War. It is a local, historically black college and university that educated many, including humanitarian and civil rights activist Mary McLeod Bethune. Now, the college has struggled lately. It lost its accreditation more than 20 years ago, and really students just walking the campus became non-existent, say, 10 years ago. Well, 2 years ago, WBTV's Derek Russell sat down with the college president, Chris Rey, about his plan to get the college out of debt and to rebuild the school. 2 years later, the school owes the city nothing, and that vision is coming to fruition. Barber-Scotia College, then and now, is tonight's cover story.
2 years ago, and just 2 weeks into the job, Barber-Scotia College, Chris Rey was the only man on campus. Fast forward to today, he's not alone. This welcome sign says it all.
Having a community entrust you enough, and then have families entrust you enough to send their children to your institution, even though they know that you haven't reached the finish line yet or the promised line yet of being accredited, but they believing in what you're doing and believing that it's going to happen. And so I'm overwhelmed watching students walk across the campus. My mind is still blown. Like wow, they're students.
70 students are now living on campus and going to class. 47 others take classes online. So right now, 117 students in total.
I've had fathers, mothers calling saying my child is going to be enrolling. When does the application portal open up?
Leaders say affordability is driving enrollment. Right now, it costs $2,500 per semester to attend this HBCU, not including room and board.
I believe in my heart of heart that if you shut people out from this American dream, then you generationally continue poverty. And so we said we're going to make it affordable.
The president wants Barber-Scotia to serve all, whether students want a certificate in a specialized field, learn a trade, or get a traditional associate's or bachelor's degree. You can get it right here at Barber-Scotia. How are you paying the bills? Because you're not getting any federal aid.
That's right, that's right.
So how are you paying the bills?
So we've had some amazing from private donors and the students and their families who are able to pay that, because it's affordable. As a working mom or a working father, they're able to say, you know what, I can afford $2,500 to send my child to school.
About 80 faculty and staff are instructing students. Many of them are volunteers.
I think that there are people who truly, genuinely want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And what they see is that here goes an institution that really have fell on tough times. How can I use my talent to help bring an institution? Who can say that I was a part of helping to save one of the oldest colleges in America? And I was a part of that. That's historic.
Another driving factor is sports.
So we have a football team, we have men's and women's basketball, we have a baseball team. We're going to be launching our golf team next month.
Sports is what got freshman Corey Wilkerson here. He's on the football team and from Miami.
It's a new start, so this is something I've been wanting for a long time.
This student athlete says coming here is a game changer.
It's going great. I actually love it here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's great here. Everything, people, the environment, the community. Every time we out there on the practice field, people hungry, waving at them, like we feel the energy from the community.
And he's not bothered. His college is right now without accreditation.
We're just trusting the process.
Also trusting the process, the president.
Are you confident that Barber-Scotia will get its accreditation?
Absolutely.
Sooner rather than later?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm very confident. We have the team that I've assembled is working hard every day. And it's even now more surreal because now I have students and their educational future is in my hands, right? And in my team's hands. And so we know that when they walk across the stage in 4 years, we're going to be accredited. That is my promise to them.
And those 117 students here so far hope It's a promise kept.
We're calling ourselves is 117, have faith and legacy. That's what it is here.
In Concord, Dedrick Russell, WBTV.